Doo-doo-doo. All right. Emergency update, guys. We got officially fucking hammered. Um, I mean, it's not like super horrible, but I think you need to do a little workaround to make this build work again. And I completely changed my tree and how I deal with my minions for mapping. So I can actually get the speed aura almost always up. The problem is still my minion now. It's too slow. For bossing, I found this one pretty good, but this is super slow, but for bossing this is pretty good. Um, yeah, the extra fizz damage aura is overall better for our DPS. But anyways, the gorilla here, what is it called? Ramble Hulk. We have haste aura, proximal tangibility, extra energy shield, always poisons. This is quite okay. But the problem is he's too slow. It's like 3 point something something movement speed. So for mapping, it's a bit of a pain in the ass because he will be out of range a lot. And we definitely want our haste aura to be up. So what you want to get is a Wetlands Chimeral. It's the fastest one. It has 8 movement speed if you can find one. And yeah, I think the only solution to make this build work again is a minion. So there's 2 ways to do this. You either keep your Wake of Destruction and deal with the low movement speed on your boots. Otherwise, you get Haste Aura here, and you get all the movement speed stuff that you basically can. Especially with the Haste Aura, it's like 12% movement speed. And on the tree, I completely changed my tree, so I got all the movement speed nodes over here. I got these movement speed nodes back in. I got all of these nodes in here. The reduced movement speed penalty from using a skill, which feels really good, by the way, for your tornado anyways. And this is some nice extra damage, and this is also some nice extra damage. 50% increased attack damage while moving is really good. So overall, it's not all downsides. Our damage got boosted by quite a little bit. So our usual tooltip when we're just standing here is now 27k, and while we're moving, it's 29k. Before it was like 25, I think. So I also removed all of these nodes, which makes me more lean towards getting an invulnerable companion with Brutus Brain. Especially if you get the Chimeral with 8 movement speed, I think you should get this in. It's a little bit lame because then we cannot run Loyalty. Loyalty is pretty good, right? But on the other hand, our minion will always be up, and we do not have to worry about how much health our minion will have. Because the Wetlands Chimeral has a pretty low health pool. I think it's around 4k. I mean, it's not super low, but it's definitely 20% lower than this guy. Yeah, at the moment, because I found such a tanky one with energy shield and proximal tankability, I decided to get rid of Brutus Brain. But if I find a Chimeral, I will definitely swap this out again. And we do not need any of these nodes then, because yeah, the life leech applies to our companion, will not matter, etc. Right? This will not matter. And this is a lot of pathing here, so I decided against these nodes. The other option that you can do, if you do not want to run Wake of Destructions, and you do not want to have the low movement speed, you can run normal boots, which will be defensively way better, but you lose 1 to 48 lightning damage. It's I can't even show you, but it's actually a decent amount of damage that you will lose, right? It's not that little. You can make up for this with gloves, but I have good gloves anyways. But yeah, defensively, it would be really nice to have another pair of boots. We can get health on here, and we only need health and movement speed, basically. That's it. And a lot of evasion rating. So that's a good thing. The bad thing is our Twister will be a bit more clunky, or overall not very reliable with the extra damage, because what you would need is you would need Trail of Lightning or Trail of Fire or Trail of Ice on your companion. So you would want a companion with, where do I have it even? The Plague Harvester here. Wait, where did I put it? I did have one for sure. Trail of Ice, right? So you would need one of these. By the way, they also fucked my minion. The one with the hidden aura, so it does not have a hidden aura anymore. This has elo resistance, which is pretty good, but it does not have a haste aura, which is problematic. But you cannot see it now, but in the map he will splash a trail of ice on the ground, right? So you have a ground effect to run over and do your twisters with. I think it's the worst option. You can get a lot of movement speed on the tree anyways. And I think what you could also switch out is this for mapping, especially if you switch out anticipation for mapping, that's totally fine. And then you can get something like, where is it over here? You can get last stand. No, not last stand. Wait, where is it? Forgot where the node was. Ah, here. Gem Enthusiast. So here you can get 5% movement speed and 5% max life, which I think is pretty good. Or you could go for the usual suspects, like you can get Kite Runner here, which is 3% more movement speed. Another 15% projectile damage and speed, so it's basically 30%, which is super good because we run projectile acceleration on Twister. So this would be another 30% increased damage and 3% movement speed. And otherwise, what you can also get, of course, which is super expensive, is you can get more movement speed here. On Feral's Rune of Chaos. This is 5% more, so overall, these are 6.5 divine, though these are really expensive. But if you can get these into these boots, it's basically 20% movement speed on the boots. And yeah. But I think the most important, or what makes a build feel way, way better, are these nodes here and this node here, which, by the way, gives also a lot of evasion rating and slowing potency of debuffs, which is also good. So yeah, reduce movement speed penalty from using a skill. So as you can see, if I twister and I run, right? So basically where our mapping now is I run, I slash, I twister, I roll, I run, I slash, I twister, I roll, I run, I slash, I twister. This is pretty much, and yeah, if there's like a boss you obviously use your Barrage. But this is really, really, really good. Like, it's not even that much slower. I don't even know if it is slower, to be honest. So overall, I don't think there's too much to worry about. I was super mad in the beginning, in the morning, when the update came out, and and I saw this, but it's really not that bad. All right, anyways, so if you want to fix your character, get Trail of Ice, Trail of Fire, or Trail of Lightning on your minion. Switch out your boots, especially if your overall, like if all your other gear is fairly bad. I think that's a good option to get defense from your boots. Then you have a lot of movement speed on your boots, like 30% maybe. Definitely get all of the movement speed nodes here. Definitely get those nodes down here. And 100% get a companion with the haste aura, but it has to be a fast companion. Ideally, it has haste aura plus hasted, okay? Haste aura plus hasted. If it's dying too often, use Brutus Brain. Use Brutus Brain. And yeah, otherwise, like, keep Wake of Destruction if you can deal with it. I think it's fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's I think that's the way to fix it. As always, like my character will be linked below. And my character sheet, but it's constantly updated. The PoE links do not work, so yeah, unfortunately on the older videos, which do not matter anymore anyways, it will not be the right tree now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep grinding and trying to farm a proper minion. Bye guys.